Hey guys, so I had a request to make a video on how to ollie. I know there's a lot of tutorials out there, but I figured since someone requested it, I could at least make a short one. And who knows, maybe I'll explain it in a way that maybe somebody else will get it that they didn't in another video. I don't know. So I'll show you kind of the beginning steps of what to do. If you haven't already watched like the Braille one and stuff, they say you should feel comfortable on your board really before trying ollies. I think you just learn them faster if you can at least ride around pretty comfortable. So get that down first, and then try ollies, or I guess just try ollies, but it's probably better to get them moving and stuff. So here we go. So the first thing is you really want to practice your front foot slide, whichever you are. I'm goofy footed, so my right foot is first. So practice this like movement over and over again so you kind of understand what your foot's supposed to be doing. So you should be up, slide it up. Also, clearly I'm bad at this. My feet, I put it, pretty close to the bolts, for balance. If you put it too far back, it might throw you off. I know there's some that say you could ollie higher, but at first you might want to keep it kind of close to the bolts, so you have more balance with your legs a little further apart. At first you're not going to get more than like an inch off the ground, so I wouldn't worry about height. Just landing back on the board and not falling is what you really need to be worried about. So foot right behind the bolts. Other foot right here on the tail. Practice leaning down and sliding up. Leaning down, sliding up. Just do this over and over again. So I would just do that movement with your foot just a whole bunch of times. Like you start seeing a wear on your shoe. Your foot needs to slide to pull the board up, or it's just gonna rock it. It's just gonna stay like this if you don't get that foot moving. Let me try to do one. So it wasn't super high ollie, but that's about my average. See if you can see my foot placement while I'm standing on it. So somewhere behind the bolts there, you don't want it too far back. The other one just there, not too far over or back, or you might push it like out. I believe it's called shifty. I could be wrong. Practice pushing down the tail and sliding your foot. And it all needs to happen like a very smooth movement, like that. As soon as you start to jump, your other foot should be sliding up like this. You want your board to flatten out, down. I'll tell you something kind of stupid I did like when I first started. I'm pretty sure I first started or tried in grass, and then of course putting like the back wheels in a crack, but you will not land in the crack, so you still could slip out. Those are the things like I kind of did when I first attempted ollies, and they're just little tiny ollies. But also like it sounds really stupid, but you could just practice the movement with no board at all. Like just like picture it in your head and just jump with no board. And you know, I'll do it now. I remember doing this when I was little. It's a lot less embarrassing when you're a kid, but here, I'll show you what I mean. So without even having a board, just think you want to do this. You want that to happen. You want to go... Sorry, that's so stupid. So you want to jump off with your back foot, but you want both of them to be in the same place in the air before you land. So it's like an even landing. Any other way, the board will, you know, just rock it. You might land funny. So you just focus on that. And that's what I did when I was younger. I can kind of show you what it'll look like your first ollies. I'm trying switch ollies or nollies. I usually try them off the nose for some reason. I'll show you what those look like, and that's basically what my first ollies looked like. So here we go. It's so hard. That's probably what it's gonna feel like when you try an ollie. It just feels super awkward. It feels like you're never gonna get it until you do, and then it's pretty much there forever, I think. Ollie. Ollie. Ugh. Yeah, that's about the best my like switch ollies are. I can get them maybe like an inch, maybe two off the ground if I'm lucky, and they're super awkward. And that's pretty much how your regular ollie is gonna feel at first. But you just keep doing it. I learned mine. Pretty sure I was 8 years old, and then I stopped skateboarding for like 18 years, some crazy amount of time where every once in a while I'd step on a skateboard, but for like 10 minutes at a time. But I never really forgot ollies. I could, even when I started back up, you know, I could ollie. Couldn't really do them rolling very well. You know, that felt really awkward, but I still had the movement down. So even 18 years goes by and you will remember this if you practice it enough. You know, it's like riding a bike. At least, I mean, it was for me. I could still roll around and do ollies, stand still, and everything else was kind of gone. I was a lot better when I was a little kid. But so just keep it up. Even when you feel like it looks terrible and you're not getting anywhere, just keep doing it, and next thing you know, you got them, and then you don't even have to really think about it when you do it. So I hope that was helpful. Hopefully it didn't look too stupid. I'll check that out now, but I'll see you guys for the next video. Thanks.